Cristiano Ronaldo is a very successful footballer. He's played in different leagues, achieved lots of goals, and won titles. He has a lovely girlfriend and beautiful kids. But it doesn't stop there. Ronaldo is also one of, if not the richest soccer player on the planet. He's a very skilled and successful player, so he earns a lot of money. What you may not know is he owns expensive things that no one else has. In this video, we will tell you about the most expensive things Cristiano Ronaldo owns. 10. Watches. Most people own a watch. They're not only a fashion accessory, but they're also useful in being able to know the time. Yet most people's watches don't cost $1.8 million like Cristiano Ronaldo's does. Ronaldo has a wide collection of watches, often showing them off during events off the field where he's able to dress up, which he did during his move to Juventus when he had a watch designed by Jacob & Company. The watch was customized especially for Ronaldo and featured 424 white diamonds, with the timepiece reportedly costing $1.8 million, a huge sum of money for a watch. Hublot Masterpiece MP09 Tourbillon by Axis. Let's start off this list with something special, costing north of $1.2 million. This Hublot stunner is cased out of 18-karat rose gold while being fully set with baguette-cut diamonds along with a rose-cut diamond for a crown. We've been following Hublot for a while now, and we can say with confidence this is perhaps their most complicated timepiece yet. With a self-winding in-house caliber, it offers a 5-day power reserve that can run its biaxial tourbillon. Cartier Santos 100XL chronograph. We've always believed that Cartier have always been a brand of an acquired taste. Their signature clean and classy look is truly timeless in our books. Top that off with a diamond case and you have a true spectacle. Cased in a base of white gold and bedazzled with diamonds as a factory fit, the timepiece is limited to just 5 pieces and costs a hefty $90,250. 9. His own wax model. This is not only an expensive item that Cristiano Ronaldo owns, but it is also a slightly strange one, with Ronaldo actually owning a wax statue of himself worth $25,000. It might not be the most expensive item on the list, but simply for its uniqueness, it has to be included. 8. Fashion. On to a slightly less strange item now, or should we say items, as Cristiano Ronaldo certainly has a wardrobe to be admired for any fashion lover out there, with incredible designer clothes that would make the Queer Eye team happy. Ronaldo is a good-looking man, which is why he is often chosen for modeling shots and why brands constantly want to work with him. And a large reason for that is because of how he takes care of his appearance. He is known for constantly touching up his hair and ensuring he looks his best, and purchasing the very best in fashion as part of that, regardless of the cost. 7. Cleaners. While this isn't something that Cristiano Ronaldo owns, it is something that he pays for on a regular basis, having a cleaner to keep his houses looking fresh on a regular basis, ensuring that his luxury homes are always looking great. Another role that his cleaners have is to actually keep his trophies looking fresh and clean, with the trophies constantly being polished and shined up so that they can look as good as possible in his cabinets. It might not seem like a major expense, but when you own several properties that need to be maintained on a regular basis, things start to add up and need to be kept up. 6. Sneakers. While he might not need to pay for any football boots, having secured a lifetime deal with Nike that will see the company provide Cristiano Ronaldo with the latest and greatest boots available, he does need to purchase himself new trainers. As we previously mentioned, Ronaldo is a big fan of fashion, and that certainly extends down to his shoes, with Ronaldo having a vast collection of shoes and sneakers, all of which set him back a pretty price. The talented forward certainly doesn't have a problem in purchasing the latest sneakers possible, especially limited edition trainers, which help him stand out even more. 5. Fine wine. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't seem to have any issues in purchasing expensive items, with money being no object for the world-class soccer star, which is why he had no problem splashing $27,000 on 2 bottles of red wine. Ronaldo was in the famous Scots in Mayfair, London, when he bought 2 bottles of the most expensive red wines in just 15 minutes, sharing it with the table, which shows that money isn't too much of a problem for him. Very few people are able to splash out such a large amount of money on a couple of bottles of wine in a short time, but when you're a millionaire, it becomes less of an issue. 4. Car collection. As well as having a massive love for all things soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo is also a well-known car enthusiast, having a wide collection of vehicles to choose from in order to get from his home to training. Ronaldo owns a Lamborghini Aventador, which is a superb sports car, but that is only the beginning of his collection, as he also owns a Bentley, a Porsche, a Mercedes, and a Bugatti, making his garage be one to be envious of. Ronaldo is clearly not just a fan of speed on the pitch, but also off of it with those purchases, owning some of the fastest and most expensive cars on the market right now. One of the costliest cars across Europe, Bugatti La Voiture Noire, is owned by Cristiano Ronaldo. The player paid up to 75 crore Indian rupees to secure the car. It is also known as Centidiosi, and only 10 pieces were produced. According to reports, the player bought this car on his 36th birthday while he was in Italy. The car can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.4 seconds and has a top speed of 380 km per hour. After an incredible final against Liverpool in the Champions League in 2018, Cristiano gifted himself one of the costliest cars across the globe. 3. The most expensive car. Speaking of his car collection, there is one car in particular that deserves attention all on its own, with the Juventus star owning the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, which is actually the world's most expensive car, setting him back a sizable fee of $18 million. The Bugatti is certainly one of the most expensive items that he owns, and is a car that he will likely treat very carefully, with this being a prized possession. This one-off model was picked up by a secret buyer that turned out to be the soccer star, who quickly made news all around the world for owning such an amazing vehicle. 2. Various properties. It shouldn't come as a surprise that a multimillionaire athlete owns several different properties, especially one who has moved around several times in his career due to various transfers. Cristiano Ronaldo currently owns a villa in La Finca Madrid, which is worth $7.1 million, although it is unlikely he will be keeping that in the long term, considering he now resides in Italy. However, Ronaldo also has an apartment in Manhattan's Trump Towers, which is worth $18.5 million, as well as an apartment in Lisbon, Portugal, with Ronaldo having some very impressive properties. Number 1. A superjet. Topping the list of expensive things Cristiano Ronaldo owns is his very own private jet, which is worth around $32 million and is capable of holding over a dozen people on any one flight. His Gulfstream jet really is the pinnacle of luxury and class and shows just how hard he has worked throughout his career. Considering his fame, it isn't a surprise that Ronaldo would want to travel in this way, and when you can afford to do it, why not? This could be one of his secrets to success, with Ronaldo being able to relax and not worry about the hustle and bustle of busy airports and planes when he can simply use his own, choosing exactly who travels with him. Do let us know in the comments if you are a fan of Ronaldo. Thanks for watching.